So for the next project, I've gone through and patched all the holes in these walls, and we kind of got stuff a little bit moved around here. Everything's kind of pulled out away from the walls so that we can get some paint in here, and you can see it's pretty bad. They did a really shitty paint job in here, but yeah, so they did a horrible paint job in here.
Potty mouth.
So, so yeah, we're taping the windows right now. We're gonna get this all cleaned up, and we're gonna start with the trim work. We're gonna do this in kind of a dark gray, and
Not
then
a professional painter.
and then we're gonna fill it with a lighter gray color. So that's what we're working on right now. So we're gonna get this all cleaned up and ready to go. I gotta replace the fire alarm, and then we're gonna pull all the little things off of the plugs and everything. So all of the outlet covers, the covers for all the outlets and the light switches. We're gonna pull those off and get them cleaned up. Excuse me. And yeah, we'll get some paint going. So stick around. Thanks. We have patched all the holes. We have textured the one spot in the back that was all tore up at the seam, and we fixed the
Door frames.
fire alarm and the door frames, and we taped everything for the dark. So now we're just going through and wiping everything down, and we're gonna get it all wiped clean so that it's ready and clean.
Yeah, do those floorboards.
And then once we get everything cleaned up,
No,
Excuse
that's
me.
clean up a crime scene.
once we get everything cleaned up, then we're gonna do the trim paint in the dark.
I already did those window seals.
Oh, these are clean good?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, and then we're gonna paint the dark trim parts all the way through this
Room.
room area here. And it's the main living room area, and it kind of goes around the side right there with the hallway and the other rooms. So, yeah, so we're just wiping everything down, getting it prepared, and then, yeah, then we're gonna do the paint. So, and then after that, we have to wait for it to dry, probably overnight. And then we'll come back and strip all this tape off and then retape it on the dark side.
The dark side. They have cookies.
Tape off the trim so that we can paint
Walls.
the walls. And then we'll have to come back through and put on all the covers for the outlets and the light switches, and then put the fire alarm up. And yeah, I think that's about it. So, and then we'll have to tape the ceiling too, because we don't want to get the ceiling all dark. So, well,
Ooh, sorry, child fell.
so we have a dark gray for the trim and a medium gray for the walls, and then the ceiling is going to be white. And the other room in the kitchen area over there is going to be white also. So,
One room at a time.
one room at a time. So this is where we're at right now. Okay, it is about 9:30 at night right now, and we've got the first coat finally on around here. You can see it's the dark gray, and we got it all the way around the windows here, and it goes all the way around the floor and up and over like this. Say hi. And then around this way. And we got all the lights on in here so we can see what we're doing. And we went around this door. I'm thinking right now we're gonna leave that, but eventually I want to get some of the white panel doors for these. So, but those are, you know, a couple $100 each, so we'll have to wait on them. So, and then here, same, around and around and around and around, and this is that area here. So this, you can see all the spots where there were holes. There were hundreds of holes in these walls. I mean, it was ridiculous the amount of holes that I filled in these walls. And this right here, that whole spot, I had to put the texture here. This whole spot, this is where, see, it's double wide right here, and this is the seam where the two pieces come together, and that was a horrible, it was all choppy, and there was a big nasty mark right through the middle of it. So I had to put mud in there and clean it all up, and then sand it all down, and then I put some texture on it. And then this over here also, same thing, the edge of this wall was smooth right here, and we don't want it smooth, so we put some texture on it, so when we paint that the gray, it'll be real nice. So okay, and then yeah, so that's the first coat. So we got this first coat on here, and it's looking good so far. We're gonna get the second coat on and then let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow we'll pull the tape off and see how it looks. And depending on how well it dries and what it looks like, we'll put some tape on this stuff and then get ready to do the actual walls. So yeah, stick around. Thanks. All right, so
I'm not
Yeah.
electrocuting myself.
yeah, we found out that there are live wires inside of the
Outlets.
outlets.
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, so yeah, Hope accidentally touched a wire, lit her up a little bit. Should have had the camera going for that one. It was a little humorous.
For you.
I shouldn't probably say that while she's holding a bucket of paint. So we've started around the edges, trimming out around the edges where the to bring it away from the trim. And she's going to start rolling right now, and I'm going to finish out the edges of the rest of this trim, and hopefully I can stay ahead of her. So yeah, we're on
Pretty
it.
much where we're at. Where's the
So we have finished,
To the point.
mostly finished the first room. We got it semi-arranged here. So here, check this out. So here, so we cut in around that door, and we got that nice. I'm gonna hang this stuff up right here. Those are gonna get on the walls. I haven't done that all just yet. And here, this is down the hall right here. So, and I'm gonna get white panel doors for these, so they'll cut in real nice. And they got, you can see where the animal tore up the carpet here in a few spots around like that. Like every corner of every door is tore up.
Not our animals.
So yeah, not our animals, the animals of the people who lived here before us. So, but we're gonna pull all this out and redo all the floors. We just haven't gotten that far yet. Paint is a lot less expensive than floor, so.
And my animals have manners.
Yes, and our animals have manners. So, all right, here, I'll get you a better look here. So, this is what we got going on here. So, that's, and the cat stand. We're gonna put a stove right there, so that's eventually gonna get moved. We're gonna put a wood stove in right there, and that'll probably get moved over here somewhere. So, but we got the rug down, and we got some stuff moved in here. I got to get blinds in the windows still. We haven't done that yet. And hang pictures and do all of that stuff. But it's
Getting there.
it's like 10 o'clock at night, and we worked. I mean, I worked my normal work day and then came right in here and started doing this. And I mean, we put in the hours on this place. So this is day 3?
3 of this room.
Yeah, day 3 of just this room. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So this is just the first room. We're gonna go through room by room. I think we're doing this one next. Look at that ugly teal. Oh my God.
It's hideous in here.
That is horrible.
And we're gonna turn it into a library because all
Yeah,
those
so we did a
boxes are books.
test patch right here to see how it would look. So, but yeah, we're gonna do this room next, and you can see we're piled up with boxes. This is all books. There's about, what, 3,500 books
Give or take.
ish. Is
I
it
have
35 or 13?
It's 13.
1,300. I'm sorry.
I still have a habit.
I'm way overestimating. I apologize. 1,300.
Oh, don't worry. It is now a goal. It is now a goal.
Boy, where are we gonna put them? There's no room for all that.
There will be.
Right. Okay, so anyways, so we're gonna redo this teal
Ugly.
in here.
Ugly teal. It's not
Yeah.
even a good teal.
And we're gonna make it this color here to match this. So this will be nice through here. And then once we get into this here, this is the kitchen area. We're gonna do this all in white, but we're gonna keep the dark trim and put the white in here. And I apologize for the lighting. There's not a lot of
lighting in
lights.
this house.
Yeah, there's almost no lighting in this house, so we gotta work on that too. And they got these old,
I
and
don't
look
know
at
if
that.
it's old, but
It's all covered in cobwebs. Everything is full of spiders and cobwebs too.
it might be an
So-
Oklahoma thing. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it might be just that it's Oklahoma. I don't know. I mean, the place was empty for what, 6 months?
Give or take.
Yeah, it was empty for about 6 months before we moved in, so the bugs had a little bit of time to get in here and make their own little homesteads, but we're kicking them out, so.
Well, I didn't kick them out, but I'm just making
I
it
kicked 'em out.
not as hospitable.
Yeah.
It's bad luck to kill spiders.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I hate spiders. Okay, anyways, alright, so that's where we're at
Ooh.
right now.
You should show them the bag of stuff you got out of the wall. The
Oh,
nails and stuff.
right. Yeah, I was going through, before we could do anything, I had to go through and patch. And I mean, like, look at this. I'm just gonna show
Look
you.
at that wall.
Look at these, look at the holes. See the holes? I mean, there are literally hundreds of holes. Look over here, this one. There are literally hundreds.
I don't know if they can pick that up.
I don't know if you can see them, but hundreds. And I don't know if they were like hanging shelves or what they were doing in here, but I mean, So I have a Ziploc just full of metal nails and screws and hook clips and
Needles on the floor. It's bad.
yeah, all kinds of stuff pulled out of the walls in this place. Crazy.
You should insert a picture of a wall that's patched with pink.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get a shot of the pink because the spackle that we got, the fill stuff, it goes on pink and then it turns white, so you know it's ready to paint. But I'll get a shot of that while it's still pink before before we paint. So
Show
all
me
right.
the cool light bulb.
Yeah. Oh, the cool light bulb. Okay,
Yes.
here. So we got a cool light bulb for our lamp here. So this is our wrought iron wood lamp, and we got this cool. I don't even know if you can see it. It's like a
Stained glass.
stained glass. So yeah, that was pretty cool. And this one's having way too much fun with it.
Pickle.
So no, apparently not that one. All right. Anyways, all right. So that's enough of that. All right. So one room most of the way down. I'll get you some. Oh, sorry. I'll get you some shots of it when we get the blinds up and all the pictures and everything, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. We're gonna get new doors and stuff too. So
Doors, maybe a
I'm
big
still-
window.
I'm thinking we might get panel doors and paint them black.
I think we
that'd
should
be
paint
really
them to
cool.
match the edging.
Or the edging. This one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably something like that. I don't know. We'll get it figured out.
And then whatever color is the room is on the other side of the door.
Right. Okay. Anyways, for real this time, all the way done. Thanks for watching our video. Like and subscribe. See you on the next one.